everybody, I'm Me and welcome to my video, and today I want to tell you about the history of anime. The history of anime began more than 200 years ago. Before the 19th century, most Japanese artwork was done on large scrolls. The careful attention needed to make scroll art took time and drove up the cost. Only wealthy people in Japan could afford the scroll art. In 1814, a new art form called manga appeared. Manga sketches were drawn by hand on paper. A famous artist used manga sketch to teach his students. Students shared their sketch, and the clever drawings soon caught with the public. Manga could be created more quickly and cheaply than scrolls. Art were now available to everyone. Manga came into its own in the late 1800s. Japanese ports saw an increase in trade. British and American merchants arrived, bringing newspapers from home. Japanese manga artists studied the cartoon style in this paper. They began to use story panels arranged in a series of their own art. Manga characters soon had some the same expression seen in Western illustrations. By the turn of the 20th century, manga appeared in many Japanese newspapers. Political cartoons made fun of current events. Comic strips entertained children and adults with simple, funny stories. Readers enjoyed this entertaining manga image. The new century brought with it a different type of media, motion pictures. Film studios in the United States and other Western nations began making movies. People packed theaters to see this new form of entertainment. Motion pictures soon spread to theaters in other countries, including Japan. The first movies were short black and white silent films. There were no recorded speech. Theater musicians played while the film rolled. Words appeared on the screen to explain what was happening and what the characters were saying. Since they couldn't be heard, actors had to find other ways to express themselves. Their performance, although silent, were quite dramatic with wide expressions and actions. Cartoonists around the world were fascinated with movies, and they wanted to make their own films. American illustrators like Walt Disney and Max Fleischer developed ways to turn still sketch into moving images. Soon, popular comic characters sprang to life on the big screen. Early animated movies ran just a few minutes, and their characters did not speak. Music played, and the cartoon character used movement and expression to tell the story, just as live film actors did. Japanese manga artists soon created animated films of their own. The bold features of manga characters lend themselves to the dramatic expressions needed to tell the story in silent films. These cartoons were called animation, based on the English word animation. In time, this word shortened to anime. As technology improved, color and soundtrack were added to Western cartoons. Characters could now speak on film. In the 1930s, American cartoonists tried to make their human characters look more lifelike. New filming methods made backgrounds seem almost real. This realistic style was seen in Disney's first full-length animated movie, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. Japanese anime soon had style but did not adopt the realistic look seen in Western cartoons. Instead, filmmakers used a technique from full-length Japanese movies, long, still camera shots that suddenly shifted to close-up. The quick change created a very dramatic effect. Anime cartoonists also continued to draw in the black and white anime style.